Hello, good evening. I hope you've got from my captions at the start of the broadcast the dates you have to be in to be an Aries rat. My apologies first that go out for anybody born in 1936 and is watching this, or they watch it, or someone's nan or mum was born then or whatever. If anyone wants those dates for 1936, you just drop me a line and I'll write them down what they are. And likewise, anyone in 1922, I know it's getting a bit unrealistic there, you're 90-year-olds, but hey, who knows? So just drop me a line and I will sort them dates out for you first. Okay, right, let's start off with the Aries rat. Now, let's start off with the Aries rat as a child, or if you're thinking of having a child then, your mums and dads, what you've got to look forward to. Basically, the Aries rat as a child is ultra independent. But not to the point of being like a dragon where it really doesn't like authority. It's just very independent because it knows what it wants. It's very easy to satisfy itself. It goes off and does its own thing. Has scads of friends, loads of friends. Be very popular child. Maybe not academically clever, and you might sort of think, oh, they stay at school. No, they're not, because they're so curious and their minds sort of wander. They'll be into gadgets and solving little problems, but maybe academically they need to be sort of pushed in the right direction, really. So let's go through to the teenage years and the early adulthood. Now, there is a problem here where others think that they're very promiscuous, even the girls or the guys sow their seeds way too much. And this is because what we're dealing with the first in the Chinese zodiac, and we're dealing with the first in the Western zodiac. So what this means is they have to be first. So if they're having a bet with their mates, or their mates go, who wants to get to 10 girlfriends first, or who wants to get to 10 boyfriends, it's too late. The Aries rat will go and do it. They'll be first. They have to be first. It's quite egotistical, but it's just their nature. They don't mean to be nasty or hurt people. In fact, if they do hurt people in matters of love, they get quite down about it and quite distraught. They're a little bit different to the pigs, but the pigs can be a little cold when doing this, but the rats genuinely don't mean to hurt. So we are through the adolescence, we're through the early 20s. Now, let's take the Aries rat as an employee. If you're looking to employ one, or you've got a workmate or a work colleague or an acquaintance who is the Aries rat. Now, this could be quite unlikely that you have got one in the workplace, because they're very adept at doing their own thing. They probably work on their own. It's quite rare, but if you do have one in the workplace, just give them a bit of slack, because they have their own rhythm. They work to their own timetable. They won't be pushed, but they are very useful to have around. They're very sociable, as I say. They like to chat. You probably have, good laughs at lunch breaks, and you go out on the social scene. They like to party just like anybody else. So, but it is quite rare. As I say, they will tend to run their own businesses, or form their own companies, and they'll be very high up in that. And that's the way they are. They like to serve themselves first. So we're looking at a character who's very strong in serving themselves. Can be prone to greediness, but this is only for the point of fact that they do like their comforts, and they think, well, once I've got this, I don't have to worry, and then I can please myself. I can go and be the sociable person I am, going to all the latest events, parties, movies. That's the sort of character we're talking about here. Okay, so let's have a look at this person. Now, they will have a nest egg. There's no doubt about their ability to save and to accumulate money. They're very good at accumulating money. Okay, so a salesman would be a perfect job for them. And if one of these people did knock on your door, you're more likely to buy from them, because they're so amiable, they're friendly, and they're courageous, and they will go for a sale. And hey, they're likable. So these people are very good at what they do. In a friendship sense, okay, they could be accused of being users. in the sense of you might think, well, they're popping over there, they're using their friends in this sense for that, and then they're coming to see me and they're using me for this. It's not, as I say, it's not on purpose. That's just the character they are. They like to roam around, they like to be seen, they like to be in the spotlights, and so they may have a friend who can get them tickets to the latest match or the latest event going on, so they'll be seeing them. But they'll also see friends behind the scenes who could help them with this, that and the other. But, you know, you can't hold it against them because, as I say, they'll always have a story to tell. They're a vital friend in the sense of if you want to keep abreast of what's going on, what's new, the new actresses, the new releases. So they're vital because they will be on the pulse. They like the newest stuff, and there's no doubt when you see them coming into your workplace or your social bar or wherever you are, they will have the latest clothes, they'll have the newest stories, and they are good fun. They're good fun to be around. But as I say, they don't tend to stick around. They will swap their friends around, but hey, if you've got one, you will have them for life. But you just might not have as much of their time as you would like. So let's move on now. We've got an established Aries and a Rat, and now when they've settled down, they know what they want. Now we're going to find them in matters of the heart, where are we in love with one, or if they're in love, or whatever. With the Aries Rat, when they're serious, when they get knowing who they are, when they're serious about love, they're very serious about it. It's highly, highly unlikely that they will be unfaithful. If they were thinking of doing this, they would tell you straight. They say, look, our love's died, or I don't think it's going anywhere, we're split. They would very, very unlikely cheat on you if you're in a serious relationship with them. And vice versa. Aries Rats out there, I know you take it seriously. And they normally mate for life. Once they've picked their partner, that's it. And they are, as I say, very loyal and very faithful. Okay, they may serve themselves in that marriage either way, but it won't be sexually. It will be having the best of stuff. If it's an old-fashioned relationship where the lady is the Aries Rat, she's a stay-at-home one, the husband's going to have to earn, but he will get good support. He will get everything he needs in the home because they keep a nice home. Likewise with the men, you know, they'll expect, total commitment. As parents, Aries Rats are fantastic. Their youthfulness, they keep themselves young all the way through. They make fantastic grandparents as well. You know, they've always got a game and a story to tell the children that come round. They always keep them entertained, and they're never bored in their company. So don't worry about dropping them round to your Aries Rat, because you might want to go out for a night if that's the grandparents or the mum, you know, or the dad or whatever. Drop them round, they will have a fantastic time, and as I say, because they are forever young in that sense, they do like to be around younger people, and they do make great companions in that sense. So let us move on to health issues. Now this is the thing where we get a health issue, and this can be quite a bit of a problem to an Aries Rat. Now it focuses with the head, so migraines can be a very big problem, and this is brought on by a bit of anxiety to be first, putting a lot of pressure on themselves, not being outdone. Sometimes when they age, they are very wary of their looks maybe going, because they're normally very handsome and very pretty people, and they're very conscious of this, and they don't necessarily grow old graciously in the sense of they will be worrying. They'll be wanting the latest creams, get rid of this wrinkle, that wrinkle, etc. But this is where the health problems come, because they can worry themselves into eating disorders, is common, also serious migraines, and exhaustion will come from this. And when I say to Aries Rats, you must relax, you've got to relax, I mean total relaxation. That means absolutely nothing, complete recharge, because exhaustion will then lead to difficulties, as I say, with the eating problems. Now it can either be with overeating, or undereating. There's not an in-between with these. They can get to an obese size, or they can be, well, they can be like a stick, and worry on that sort of scale of not getting the vitamins. So it's very much, that's the common ground for the worries with the health. Physically they're normally strong, they're nimble, but this is the mental thing, it's the thing of the headaches, etc., which will bring on the rest, and that's through just physical exhaustion. Okay, let's move on to partners. Now, rats need to run with rats. So, rats of the Aries, look for partners in the rat years of Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Libra and Sagittarius. Also, oxen of the Gemini and the Aquarius variety, and the dragon of the Sagittarius and Leo variety. Monkeys can be interesting partners, and I can see it working, but there needs to be a bit of give and take there. It can be quite a complex relationship. And also with roosters, now there's an appreciation, but this is more probably in a work capacity or a partnership capacity. In the matters of love, I'm a little bit reticent there, but it's possible it could work. Okay, avoid at all costs any horses, any horse shears, any western sign in the horse shears, no way. Or goats, no way. Jose, it doesn't matter if you feel you're compatible in the western side, any goat years, any horse shears, don't go there. Or if you're there, seriously think about getting out of it. And also goats out there who are with an Aries rat, who you might feel you're at breaking point right now, then this hopefully may help you decide or even talk it through. So I hope that has helped. Any questions, as I say, just email me, drop me a line, anything, and I hope I've covered all the spots. But if you need me to clarify absolutely anything, I'm always here, and I'll be welcome to answer. I hope you tune in for my next instalment, and goodbye for now.